Peace, peace, and revolutionary love. Welcome, everyone, to One of a Kind Slice of Delight. I do have a message for you all today. It is the levels of infiltration, the red flags. Now, I know that title uh, could stick out and be like, what? To my comrades, politically, we know the levels of infiltration and things to be aware of, red flags. But we're not going to do this discussion politically. We're going to do this with self. And before I pull the cards, I got two things that I want to say real quick. Over the weekend, I worked for Play Cousins. I was at my job, and we had this gratitude event. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, the incense sages. We had a conversation on gratitude, and one of the things was, it was like, what was something that was wise that someone told to you that you just kept for the rest of your, that you took with you for the rest of your life, like as you move forward and you progressed. And mine was from my mother. My mother told me when I was in high school, and I don't remember how the conversation started. I don't know what we was talking about. I don't remember nothing. All I remember was her words. And she said, don't trust nobody. Don't even trust me. And I'm your mother. And, from that point, I just carried it on. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, I don't remember what that conversation was, but I held on to those words real strong. And the reason what made me hold on to those words was when I was living in New York, I needed help. And I can always call on my mother because I trust my mother. You know what I'm saying? I always can call on my mom, you know what I'm saying, when things get tough, things is going on. And so I had called her. I had called her from a payphone. And I was like, I needed help with whatever I needed help with. And she said, no. She said, I ain't got it. We got off the phone. And from then, I made my way. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, my mother had it to do. But from then, I learned that trust turned into expectation. Don't expect anything from anybody, not even me, and I'm your mother. So it was an expectation thing, and it was well received after that moment, because my mother has always told me yes. The majority of the time, she's told me yes. Like in trouble, yes, or need help, yes. Not my wants, but my needs. It's always been a yes. But that particular day, I called, and she was just like, no. And I feel like that day I declared my independence, because I was like, hell, if my mama say no, well then the world will say no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to expect no one to do anything, because if my mama can tell me no, then the world could probably say no to me too. You know what I'm saying? So, but it taught me to take care of myself. It taught me to do for myself. It taught me in that moment. It taught me, because when the moment she said no, I triggered back to that conversation when she said, don't trust nobody, not even me, and I'm your mother. After that phone call, that's what it went there. And then ever since, I was just like, nope, I'm going to make sure I do everything that I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens if somebody tells me no? What are you going to do if somebody say no? So I'm always been the I got it type of person. You know what I'm saying? Because of that lesson I learned in life. Which brings me to my next point. Now, I should have went to school for psychology. I should have did something like that. Because I've been studying human behavior since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like being bullied from a kid, going through different challenges, being in a household, listening to my mom and my dad, all this other stuff. I could have very well got a degree in freaking psychology. And I do, like real life. Like, I study humans. I study human behavior, people. I'll be like, ooh, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody's probably studying my damn behavior, you know what I'm saying? Because, we're all humans. But I just want to put something out here. This is for people who follow me on Facebook, who are my Facebook friends, and people who are really my friends. Humans are so dumb. I love humans, but so dumb. I learned that stop attaching LOL even when you want to laugh. Don't put LOLs. It changes the whole conversation if you don't put an LOL. And your emojis and stuff. We have a new way of communicating and stuff like that. So I made a post. I said, my daughter stresses me out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or something. And it did just what I thought it was going to do. Listen to me, you all. It was 97 comments. Oh, you violating YouTube procedures. We in the house. We got a shirt on. I don't need nobody calling me. Sees the levels of infiltration. They will see my chat. They be like, oh, daughter, what's on there? Because we're gonna break down the cards. We're gonna break down the cards. What's the bottom of the deck? Don't matter. Okay, sit down. Okay, so I had made a post. Man, you, I put stress in it. Yeah, I was like, my daughter. That's what I said. I said, my daughter.
Is it crackers?
No, it ain't no crackers. It ain't no none of that. Go downstairs. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. Oh my God. This is gonna be a long message. It's gonna take us forever to get to the reading. No, that's what I put in the thing. That's what I said, stress. I said, my daughter stresses me out. I don't know what I want to do. I said something. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And the floodgates of heaven opened up. It was 97 comments, y'all. 97 comments on me just saying, I'm stressed out. My daughter stresses me out. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And the whole world had a response. Number one. That's how when you know you're in low frequencies and you can see how what level everybody's vibrating on. See, I know my friends. I know people who I know personally who love me that responded. My cousin said something. You know what I'm saying? I know those people. But then it was a group of people that I have Facebook friends. I ain't never seen or heard from these people before in my life. But it lets me know that society is vibrating on the stress hormone. Stress. You replied to my post based off your stresses, because I wasn't stressed. I was behind the camera laughing because I knew this was going to do what it was supposed to do. 97 comments of people unloading, I guess what they called support. Because what I had to come back and say was, baby. What I had to come back and say was, I said, another thing that troubles me about parenthood, society, with society too as well. I said, I can make a post about things that I'm going through or any stress or burdens that I may have. But when it comes to my businesses or our local political party, you know what I'm saying? There's just an overwhelming response to triggers and stress and hurt and pain or whatever. People respond to that. But when I promote my business, promote my channel, when I do any of the sorts, I still get support, but it ain't 97D of comments, likes, love. Oh, I heard what you had to say today. It's none of that. But let me make a post dealing with heartache, pain, stress, frustration, any of that. Everybody's just gonna fall in. And then I had people on there. I was like, oh no, y'all stressed. His brother got on there and said, I can see where there's ungrateful people at. You have custody of your child and you're ungrateful. All types of stuff. Then somebody said, well, you need to look at what you did to your mother. Ooh. Then people get spiteful on me. Girl, you don't even know me. First of all, you boo-boo the fool because I ain't even stressed. I got a village and I play psychological games with people on Facebook because I know the people in Facebook land and just people in general, y'all ride on that stress frequency. So if I can give you my ills, my pains and troubles of the world, you're gonna be happy to ride that wave because that's where you are. You can't tune into one of a kind slice of pie delights and hold your attention span for an hour and a half or however long I may be on my live, because you're not on that frequency. I can't sit and break down science and knowledge to you because you'll tap out in 2 to 3 minutes because you can't focus. But you can very well focus on stress, trauma, frustrations. You can do all of that. 97 comments, y'all, of crap. The only comments that matter were the people that I loved. And I responded to them. If you got a response from me, yes. And then some of where everybody can respond to that I knew loved me. You know what I'm saying? It was really like looking at, but forget all of that. Levels of infiltration. Hold on. So you did 97 comments that I was cracking up at. Mind you, me and my comrade on the other phone, on the phone, texting back and forth, analyzing your insanity. And I said, and I told my comrade, I said, I did this strategically because, I know who I am. I know my purpose in life, and I fine tooth comb everybody. I don't care if I don't know you, your Facebook friend. I don't care if you're close to me, not close to me, associated with. I check everybody's temperature every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And so I told him, I said, it makes me question who's waiting for my downfall. Who's waiting for me to fail? 97 comments deep of talking about my daughter is irritating me. You're stressed. I use the word stress because, yeah, John, y'all, that stress, this shit is true. I put it to test every once in a while. Child support stress. Everybody comments on them posts. But when we're talking about the liberation of Black people, when we're talking about solutions to our struggles and our ills, let's talk about healing and all that. 6 likes. No comments. But as soon as I present to you stress, so-called stress, because I wasn't stressed, and I'm laughing at all y'all. And I did, and I have to openly say that, because I'm trying to let you understand. A lot of you are not vibrating on the proper frequency that you need to be on. And see, when I'm getting ready to deal with these cores and I break down this message and we're talking about the levels of infiltration, you have to be careful how people can infiltrate your spirit and your energy because they're vibrating low. You all the way up here, and then here they come with this. And it's real simple. Had I put LOLs behind it and I didn't do the angry emoji me doing this, had I just made it a regular post with a LOL, it would have been a whole different conversation. Matter of fact, it wouldn't have got 97 comments. It would have been like, girl, my child too, LOL. Ha ha, 6 likes. But I added the stress word. I had the little emoji where I was frustrated. Oh, what am I doing wrong? See? And I used the word wrong. People wait for you to do some wrong shit so they can feel like they can help you through some shit. But everybody's responses pretty much told me who they was. You didn't help me with nothing because I'm fine. But then it just lets me, it just reveals a lot of stuff. So it was a psychological thing that I did on. I proved my point. 97 comments deep. Over this little, and no, don't get it twisted. I can't put her on camera. She ain't got no shadow. No, she drags me all the way up the wall. All the way up where the men and Adam. And I know who can get her together. So I'm not worried about any of those things. We get her together. We a whole family. Do you want to see my family this morning?
Hello, Bucky.
Do you think?
Hello.
I don't know how to take care of my children? You think I'm that stressed? No. And I'm the spiritual healer and I'm here to help all of y'all. Y'all think that type of stress in my life? But it proved my point. And no. Motherhood is hard. Fatherhood, parenthood. It don't, we know. But I'm not sitting nowhere pulling my hair out when all I gotta do is make a phone call. Or 2 or 3. Well, I get in the car and just leave. I ain't gotta do none of that. All right, watch out, sweetie. Let's pull these cards. So, when we're dealing with the topic today, the levels of infiltration. We're not doing all of that. The levels of infiltration, the red flags. Let's go on and dive in deep of some signs that you need to be aware of when people try to attack your spirit. Because see, people get down. You ain't gonna shut up. People are waiting to disrupt your energy field. They just need your permission. They just need your permission. Because they're waiting. Because if they're not elevated into a space of peace, of clarity, work, determination, vision, and purpose, all of those creative qualities, they're waiting for those triggers to go off so they can respond based off what they got going on. I didn't know half of those people on there. And when I posted the Vanguard in some of my videos from my channel, here we go again. 6 likes, 2 likes. Hell, Sister Queen didn't even respond back to me. She was like, "Oh, you got this, whatever." I said, I don't feel like everybody is responding to my post, but they're supposed to be here for me. Aren't you supposed to be here for me? No, they weren't there for me. They were there to vent. What project is the word that we call. Project. People asking where the daddy at? Are you married? And this and they ready to do a whole little powwow on Miss Mathis. I let it rock. And I read it and I was just like, the whole world is insane. And then I deleted it. And then I'm here trying to explain that post. Those who are on Facebook, they my Facebook friends who saw it. And my real tribe, everybody else knew. We had a meeting today. They was like, we seen this. You didn't respond, man. I saw it. And then you used it. Yeah. But this is how people will try to infiltrate your space. And if you're not careful, if you're not vibrating on the right frequency, they can take you down. Let's say I was on that vibration too. Out of all them comments, I would have felt low as hell. Low as hell. I would have walked away with a self-esteem issue. There was uplifting stuff. But then there was some stuff like, I'm expressing my frustrations. How you beat up on the person who's frustrated? You feel what I'm saying? It was just weird. But come on, let's get into this because we 17 minutes deep. But let's talk about the levels. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Let's bust these cards. The levels of infiltration. Red flags on people who try to disrupt your spirit. Let's call a spade. Girl, she's extra.
Mom, can you help me put this on?
It's already on.
Please.
Let's talk about the levels.
Mom, help me put this on.
Of infiltration. Ooh, what do you have for my collective? Let's talk about these levels of infiltration. How can people infiltrate your spirit?
Hello.
And what are the warning signs as we do this ascension process? And what to do, because we're trying to keep everybody grounded. I got something for y'all at the end. Please sit down before somebody report me. They already mad because they think I'm stressed out over you.
Mama, Dada.
We don't need nothing else to put more fuel to the fire, whatever you want to call it. Come on, Divine Spirit. Give me the clear messages. Could you please let me see? Y'all pray for this bomb studio. Just help me out. I'm going to do 4 cards because I don't want to be here long. I'm going to talk for 17 minutes. Yep. And this is similar. I'm a guardian angel. There we go.
How about this?
Levels of infiltration. Red flags.
No, the sign. No, the sign.
Aww.
We're going to see. Hello.
That's right.
Cracker Nani.
Well, love always come out into some stuff. That's funny. But those could all see. Mm-hmm. That's that Scorpion. See, look at these cards. Keep coming out the way. Overall energy. I know my card is broke, but the levels of infiltration, these red flags, as you continue to walk through and gather everything that you're doing, first of all, know that you're gonna reap everything. You're gonna reap everything. You're gonna be rewarded for all of your work and your labor. You see how he's gathering up, crossing up them trees. You know what I'm saying? Working on his thing. Yeah, you're gonna reap everything. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta press through. But let's look at some of these warning signs. Don't keep pouring into stuff that don't serve you. This is what some of you are doing. Some of you are putting too much time and effort. Oh, listen, let me be real careful with this. And I've said this a couple of times. Support those who support you. Okay? You've been championing, supporting so many different things, so many different people, all of this extra stuff that won't even come in to help you balance out with what you got going on, help you with the working service that you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say walk away, but you need to spend less time championing others when they don't champion you. These are red flags, okay? I'm not telling you not to celebrate others because, I mean, we should all be celebrating each other. But a lot of people may be celebrating, pouring into so many other people, and it's not bringing you nothing in return. I tell people all the time, reciprocity 2022. A reciprocity. Don't be surprised when I tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, you do have partnerships. Wait a minute, do I got them? Yeah. You do have partnerships and things that are going to come your way that align with what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this by pouring all of your stuff in a cup, energy into something that won't even help you with this. Don't even applaud you on this. And that's why that was the basis of my whole testimony with that post. You see what I'm saying? Y'all champion me when I was so-called stressed. But you don't champion me on what I'm even working through. You know what I'm saying? What I got going on. You don't even know the beauty of what I got going on. My life, me, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful where you're putting your energy at. Reciprocity is real. And a lot of y'all are out there pouring, giving, loving, doing all of that, and it don't nurture you. And it doesn't. Listen to me. Here's another red flag. Because this is what I also see too. Rather it's, and this could be family, rather you support, your family, your business, others, you know what I'm saying? And whatever capacity of you showing support is burning you up on the inside a little bit because you feel like they're not paying you any attention. You feel like they're not paying you any attention. And you're exerting too much energy in proving who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. You are who you are. Rather people are with you or not. Rather they're on fire for you or not. Rather they understand your passions or not. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you are the one who is the dreamer. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want out of life. And that flame will follow. But that's what I'm saying. And I could attest, because that's one of our things. Oh, I'm doing this and whatever, and so she wouldn't even say that. She wouldn't even help me. Well, I've been in rooms like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say it all the time. Stop thinking that people don't support you. Won't you just think that everybody's not on your frequency? You can't expect support from people who are not on your vibration. Why would you want that anyways? It's not going to do anything but lower you from where you already are. Stop getting frustrated because, oh, I called so-and-so and I needed them there, and maybe you didn't need them there. And sometimes flip the roles. Your frequency might be off and nobody want to deal with you. So, remember that. Don't bottle and let things fester inside of you because you feel like you're not acknowledged, or you're getting frustrated at different things that are happening because you don't feel like, again, like supported. So know that, hello, if you stay in your frequency and your vibration and where you're trying to go, you're going to get everything that you need. You're going to get everything that you need. And what I've been telling people all the time, it's going to be a celebration. You know?
Thanks for being awesome.
Because certain things are going to align themselves for that celebration. But don't get into that low vibe.
What? Your phone?
No. Just, okay, leave.
Well, you're watching your computer?
Okay, go downstairs and watch it. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you stay on your vibration.
Mom, I want to watch something.
Watch what?
Watch the computer or a phone.
You can't do that. Here, do the phone. This one. Does that seem that stressful? No, it's more annoying. Cheats and whatever, but it was 97 comments deep, and I was just so shocked at the responses. I was like, really? Are y'all coming for me? I don't really know what's going on right now. But no, it was just low vibrational people. That's it. Ain't nothing more, nothing less. Don't even know my life. You just was ready to respond because either you was waiting for me to fall, or you was, ready to have a pity party yourself. You know what I'm saying? I took nothing up. Like I said, me and my comrades was laughing. Here, go in my room and take it downstairs. Here. Parenthood is tough, but ain't nobody couldn't believe it. All right, I'm trying to do a reading and you're doing the most. Take it downstairs for them to get it. I'm sorry, y'all. And this is what it's like being a mother. Spiritual healer, I got a message and they don't go away. All right, so levels of infiltration of the spirit. Let's recognize these red flags. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your partner. And some of you have stood by these false partnerships, thought you was doing the right thing. And eventually you're going to see that you're going to have to start to fight them off because they're going to look like them people with them 97 comments on my post. What you want to do is walk away because they're trying to trap you. You're going to walk away and they're trying to trap you from your success. They're trying to walk away because they're trying to trap you from your success, okay? When you reach a level of consciousness, a higher vibration, all relationships can't stay the same. I got a girlfriend I love dear to my heart. Bye, girl, because you somewhere else. I'm not over her. Deuces. Don't mean that I don't like you. Don't mean that I hate you. It's just not here. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? At this point, you not my partner. not on my soul's purpose. Not when I'm looking at me inside of the mirror and I'm seeing the reflection of myself and my greatness. You trying to drive me out? Sorry, partner. You can't be here for this. You know? And it's easier to, like I said, walk away, plant new seeds. You know what I'm saying? Keep your vision pure so you don't even have to combat, you know what I'm saying, these things. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said over here, you're pouring in all of that stuff, and there ain't no return, there's no reciprocity, because I'm trying to tell you, them ain't your partners. Not for what you got going on right now. Because they want you to stay. They want you to stay. How can I keep you on this vibration because I haven't elevated off of this weak ass vibration that I'm on? How can I keep you here with me in sorrow? Pay attention. These are levels of infiltration onto your spirit because people want to keep you bound by the energy that they in. Ascend. Keep coming up. You got new work opportunities. You're going to have options, first of all. You have so many things on the table and lined up with you that's going to transform you into this prosperous being, into this prosperous space. Prosperity, transformation to prosperity. You're actually going to have to walk through doors where, oh my God, you're going to feel like a person in a candy store. But if you do not let go, that's always going to be a part of reading. Let go, because you're going to be victorious, and you got ancestors riding with you. You got more strength than a little bit. You got groundbreaking energy to just bust through and just be all that you can be in the army. G.I. Joe out here. You understand? But you're putting too much of your efforts into things that are not going to reciprocate and put that energy back into you. That means it is a low vibration. If there's no reciprocity in what you do, then somebody's energy is not matched. Because it's common sense. I give you love, you show me love. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You come help me with this, you come help me with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not expecting a return like, oh, I did this for such and such. Oh, I expect them. Remember what I was saying in the beginning? Have them turn it on. How I was saying in the beginning, like with my mother, don't trust nobody. Not even me, I'm your mom. What she was really saying, don't expect stuff from others because, not even me, I'm your mother. And I know I can expect a whole bunch of stuff from my mother, and I trust my mother. But I understood you have to put people, places, and things where they're at. But definitely don't keep pouring into something that ain't gave you nothing. People ignore you. They see you, they ignore you. Oh no, they totally see you, they ignore you. That's still a low vibe too. That means your presence can be amongst somebody and they try to act like it's not there. But it's just, what is it called? Projection. How somebody is projecting how they feel. You know what I'm saying? About themselves. So when I talk about these levels of infiltration and these red flags when it comes amongst, yourself, you know what I'm saying? Yourself and your spirit and everything, you need to pay attention to the people that are around you, to the energy that is around you. Because if it's not uplifting you, don't even, you just be careful with it. Just be careful with it. And everybody ain't your partner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not your partner. And then here's another thing that we have to understand. Accept people for who they are. Accept people for who they are. Shit. You feel better about yourself. Expect people to be who they are. Because you want people to accept you for who you are, right? It's the same thing. But know when to say, all right, you over there, and that's your reality, your paradigm. This is my reality, and this is my paradigm. I'm gonna have to go over here because, again, I got doors, partnership. I got stuff that's gonna help me reciprocate the energy and the vibration I'm giving off. Standing over here with you, I'm gonna feel depleted because, see, you be careful because some people will snatch your energy. They'll take that energy from you. That's kind of like what that post was. You can't take nothing from me, no ways. Like I said, I was laughing on the other side of the computer screen. And I didn't use no LOLs. And I made sure I didn't use any LOLs because I wanted people to think I was that serious. Just to see what their response was. So they could project how they feel about themselves. And I know the difference from sincere, I love you, Ahamra, call me, from, I didn't know 30 of them people on that post. You know what I'm saying? And then got real low with. You talking about my upbringing? You talking about what I did to my mama as a kid? You what? Girl, scoot back. And weird superstitions. Girl, I didn't do nothing to my mama. I was a perfect kid. In my brain. You have to talk to my mama. No, girl. That's not how life works. Oh, you must have did something weird to your mama's why you did. Shut up. That's not how life works. I hate when people say it, them little weird superstitions. Oh, you must have gave your mama hell if she. No, it's not what it is. Our children have their own personalities. You have to allow them to be them. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult learning someone that, that's a babe, and you have to understand them. You want them to understand you all the time, but you have to understand them. And my greatest challenge is people telling me what I should do. Because I want to do it this way, but if I do it that way, well then you shouldn't have did it like that, and this is what she needs. But if I take what you say of what she needs, then it turns out to be something different. So maybe I shouldn't listen to you, and I should just listen to myself. So for the person that was on the comment and was like, well, you have to figure out what it is that you're doing wrong. Yeah, listening to others. Thank you. Mom, anyways, I just wanted to come with that quick message. I did want to rant in the midst of it.
Mom, what's number I need?
The levels of infiltration. Mom, understand.
Fine, I will do it by myself.
The levels of infiltration. The red flags.
How we just do this?
You have people
how we do this?
Infiltrating your energy, whether they know it or not, Mom, or if they're doing it on purpose.
Mom,
and if your frequency isn't set correctly, it can take you down. So make every move
Abracadabra.
Your best move. And pay attention to everything. Pay attention to the red flags. Reciprocity is real. And if it does not serve your energy, let it go. Don't keep feeding it or entertaining it. That's why I took down the post. I was just like, oh, I can't entertain this no more. Making my whole news feed look bad. Y'all made I'm not gonna say y'all because I had some friends and family on there. They made my whole news feed look horrible because their frequency was low. So just be mindful of the energy around you. You could be perfectly fine. Mom? You just very well may be the people around you, the energy around you. So always check your area and your spaces. 1, 2, 3. Tribe up, meditate, do all those beautiful things. Spread peace, love, and light. Stay focused to the mission. Stay focused to your assignment and the vision and the purpose that you have for your life. Okay? Because you are one of a kind.
Mom, can you fix this?
Good as a slice of pie. Here's another thing. I get in trouble with discipline because I keep laughing. You are one of a kind, good as a slice of pie. Wasn't this all delightful?